wasting no time this time around. Last time when we talked earlier this year down here, you were a couple years removed, right, from a fight, and now this time, boom, right back in there.
Mm-hmm.
Much better feeling, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it feels so nice. It's been less than 4 months, just barely less than 4 months since my last fight. And I think that that's really what every fight, I don't know, I can't speak for anybody else, but that's what I've always wanted my entire career, is to be able to make a fast turnaround and then just jump right back in there. Be able to build off the last training camp, be able to build off the physical accomplishments as well as like the confidence and the mental accomplishments.
Sure. So how hard was that really for you then, that 2-year stretch where you were in between, being in the UFC and then transitioning to come over to here? Was that really difficult for you as an athlete, as a competitor, to be able to have to sit on the sidelines for that long?
It was tough. It was tough. I don't believe in ring rest first, so it's not like I'm worried that if I stay out for a long time that I'm going to forget how to fight or anything. But at the same time, there are these like heightened feelings of intensity when it's been a long time since you've gotten to go in, and so it's really nice to be able to go in. And my identity for a long time has been really, really wrapped up in being a fighter, and so without having those opportunities to feel like I'm accomplishing something and moving on, then it's easy for me to start feeling like I'm just stagnant and not accomplishing things, and then it turns into a whole existential, like, what am I doing with my life? What is the point of this? Oh my God. So yeah, it's difficult in that way, but I'm really lucky that I have a great team at El Nino Training Center, and that my teammate Carrie Melendez in Bellator, that she's been accomplishing so much, and getting a lot of those feelings of accomplishment and like all of that excitement from being on the sidelines and watching someone that you train with, and watching her have her successes over that period of time. It was really positive and pretty much kept me going.
The quick turnaround now seems like it's really crucial in your weight class here in Bellator. You've got some new names that are here that I know you know who they are. So how big is this one really for you as you kind of look into the not too distant future at things like title pictures?
Well, we are the best and deepest 145-pound division in the world. And so I'm really excited about the new acquisitions. Is that what you call it in the sports world? I'm excited about the new signings of Chris Cyborg and Kat Zingano. I feel like that's going to shake things up a whole lot. The big one is that Chris and Julia are fighting on January 25th, and so I haven't gotten anything in writing yet, or like even words in a handshake, but I'm going on the belief that this is the #1 contender fight. And so that means that this fight is for the winner of this fight. All I got to do is win it, and then I get to fight for the title. And that's exciting. That's super exciting. But you're right, it means that there's a lot more implications for the fight, and I feel like I am in a really good place mentally and physically to step up and take all those responsibilities.
Let's talk about your opponent then, because she's been someone who has fought for a title here at Bellator, so I'm sure if you're thinking that, I'm sure she's thinking the same kind of thing and wanting another crack at it too. Talk to me about what she brings to the table, I guess.
She's a very well-rounded fighter. She's been here for a long time. It's going to be her 20th MMA fight, same as mine. But I've just fought a little bit higher competition and spent a little bit more time in the spotlight. And so I feel like I'm just a little bit more prepared for everything. I train with some of the best people in the world, striking and grappling. It's the Cesar Gracie, all of his black belts, I get to work with them. Gilbert Melendez, Jake Shields, they're right there in San Francisco for me to work with. Carrie Melendez, one of the best strikers in all of Bellator, is my main training partner. And so I feel like I have the edge, which is very exciting. I'm not writing her off at all. I know that she's very accomplished and that she's worked hard, and I'm sure that she has her eye on the opportunities as well. but she's had a couple chances. I think she's fought Julia Budd twice and hasn't come out the winner any of those times, and so definitely I'm going to take the opportunity to fight the champion next.
Not looking past her on Friday, of course, but how important would it be to you at this point in your career to get another shot at Cyborg? And is that how you see that fight going?
I don't know how that fight's going to go. I have too much respect for both of those fighters to make a prediction on who I think is going to win on January 25th. But I am excited. I'll definitely be there cage side watching and keeping my eyes on everybody. But that's pretty far in the future. And what's in the immediate future is this fight against Arlene Blenko. And I have all my focus on that right now.
I know when you came over here, there were probably, moving to a new company, there's probably some unanswered questions, and now you've been here for a little bit, but is there any chance that you look at this right now and go, man, this is exactly what I hoped for it to be, with, as you said earlier, the best 145-pound women in the world?
Yeah, I'm delighted to be here. And since I've been here, the progress that's been happening has been wonderful to watch.
I mean, could you even imagine that kind of progress that quickly since you've been here?
No, I've had no idea that was how it was going to go. Definitely, I don't know about anybody else, but a goal of mine is always to get to recapture my losses in a rematch. And so really, I just need to do my best and be my best and have confidence in my best. And I feel like everything is just laid out in front of me right now. And that means the title opportunity, that means the rematch opportunity, that means, it means a lot more for me. I mean, everybody says this, right? It means the most to me, so I deserve it the most. But it means a lot to me because for a while it felt like I wasn't going to be in MMA anymore. I wondered if I was being blacklisted and if I was never going to be able to step inside of a cage again because of my big mouth. And so it's really exciting, and I hope that I can live up to all of these opportunities. I know I can live up to all these opportunities because I feel like it's just a great showing for myself of how I can be myself, and there might be some short-term costs to living my truth, but in the long run, that's the best thing that I could possibly do.